Hi everyone, good morning. Today I'm here to speak about active and passive voice, as I have already promised you guys that I'll be coming up with new concept every week basis, and that is why I'm here. I'm sure that you guys must have gone through the tense which I have tried to make you guys understand, and I'm sure that you have whatever doubts you had, you guys already have all the doubts cleared. Now, getting back to this topic, active and passive, I would suggest you, whoever has not seen my tense clarifications or concept clearing, I would suggest you to go through it, because that will help you going forward to deal with active and passive the way how it's supposed to be done. So let's not waste any time and let's get back to this topic, and let's make this the easiest way of doing active to passive or passive to active. Okay, so we all understand that in active and passive it's the sentence. Now, as we know, in a sentence we already have subject, we do have predicate. Now, if I see this particular sentence, which is I do my homework, so first of all I need to understand few thumb rules how we can change from active to passive or vice versa. So first of all, if we are clear with our tenses, then I'm sure that you must have understood I do my homework is a simple present tense. And once we know what tense is it, we will first find out what is our subject. So here our subject is I, and do my homework, that's my object. So the first thumb rule which we have for active and passive is, in active voice we will definitely have an object. So an active voice must have an object. Without an object it cannot be an active voice. So I do my homework. So I want you to understand here, I being the subject, do my homework, so homework being the object. Now I is performing the action, so, or in other words I may say, I, which is the subject, is performing the action. And who is the receiver of the action? The receiver of the action here is homework. So I would write here receiver, and here for my understanding I would write doer. So I always want you to understand an active voice will always have an object, and in active voice the subject would be the doer of the action and the object would be the receiver of the action. If we are clear till here, let's go to the passive voice and how we can change it. And we have to keep one thing in mind, which is what tense is it in. I understand everyone is clear that it is in simple present tense. So I cannot change the tense. Keeping the same tense, I'll have to make it passive. So active voice's object becomes passive voice's subject. So this, my homework, whatever object I had here, I will put this as my subject. My homework, now it's the subject. Is done by me. So when I say is done by me, that means the subject is receiving the action. So one more thing I just wanted to let you guys know, that you might have by me or you might not have by me. So don't get confused. If they give by me, it's very easy to understand that it's a passive voice. If they don't put by me, then also you can understand by reading the sentence. So the subject here is my homework is done. So my homework being the subject is receiver of the action. Here in active voice, the subject was doer of the action and object was receiver of the action. Here in passive voice, subject is the receiver of the action, and whenever subject becomes the receiver of the action, it becomes passive voice. Understood? I'm sure you guys have definitely understood whatever I'm trying to make you guys understand. So this example which I have given you, that is for simple present tense and how we changed it. Let's get back to our next one, which is present continuous. I am doing my homework. Once again, all here changed is the tense, which is am doing, that is present continuous, and rest everything is same. This is my object once again. So I am doing my homework. So once again, I being the doer of the action and my homework being the receiver of the action. Just because it's in present continuous, it's I am doing my homework. Now how have I changed it here? My homework, I have once again made it as your subject, is being done by me. So all I have changed here, from active voices subject, I made it passive voices active voices object, I made it passive voices subject, and am doing will change to is being done by me. So it's very simple. Thumb rule for active voices: active voice will always have an object, and active voices subject will be the doer of the action and object will be the receiver of the action. In passive voice, thumb rule is passive voices subject will be receiver of the action, not the doer of the action. Understood? Let's get back to present perfect. I have done my homework. I, once again being the subject, have done my homework. So I am the doer. I have done my homework. So I being the doer of the action and my homework being the receiver of the action. Let's change this and it changes to my homework has been done. So why it's has been done? Why not it's have been done? Because if you see, with I, we always use have. But my homework being third person singular, I'm supposed to use has been done. So that is the reason why I used my homework has been done. Now, you may put by me, you may not put by me. That's regardless. Let's go to the next one, which is I did my homework. I'm sure you guys will definitely know what kind of tense is this. Before I go ahead and tell you, I did my homework. So did is simple past. So I, once again being the subject, I did my homework being the object. I is the doer of the action and homework is receiver of the action. So let us make my homework as the object, as the subject, and was done by me. So I did not change the tense here. I kept it in simple past itself. However, I just changed the object into the subject. Am I clear? I'm sure you guys are able to understand. In case if you have any issues understanding, you know what to do. All the details will be given in the description and you can get back to me with your queries. You can comment, you can share your views, and I'm here to answer all of your queries. Okay, let's get back to the past continuous one. So what is past continuous? I was doing my homework. So I being once again the doer of the action, I was doing the homework is past continuous. So my homework, once again I made it as the subject, was being done. Doing will change to was being done by me. So it's very simple. Once again, let's go to past perfect. I had done my homework. I had done my homework. It's past perfect. And I will have to keep it in past perfect itself. Without changing the tense, I'll have to change it from active to passive. So if I change from past perfect, if I change from active to passive in past perfect, I'll have to simply put my homework, once again making it as the subject, had been done. I can say by me, or you may not say by me. That's up to you. But my homework had been done. Next one, future. Simple future. I will do my homework. So I will do my homework. I being the subject is performing the action and that action is being received by the homework. So it is active. Now same way I will make my homework as the subject and I will keep it in simple future, which will be my homework will be done by me. So what have I done here? I simply changed the object to the subject of the passive voice once again, kept it in the same simple future form, and I have simply said my homework will be done by me. That's all I have done, and I'm sure you guys are able to understand what I'm trying to explain here. Let's go to the next one, which is I will have done my homework. So the next form which comes is future perfect, where I will have done my homework. So if I say I will have done my homework, once again, to change it, I will put my homework first. Instead of my homework, you can use anything else. Whatever object you have to make it as your subject in the passive voice, and then you will have to simply write my homework will have been done by me, and that is how we need to change it. So till here it is tense. I'm sure you guys have understood. Now let's talk about few modals. Now I can do my homework. So I can do my homework, we can change it to my homework can be done. Once again, I made this active voices object as the passive voices subject. I should do my homework. Once again, the same formula or same rule I have applied, and I am putting my homework should be done by me, or you may not put by me. I must do my homework, and here what I'm doing, my homework must be done. Similar way, I could do my homework, my homework could be done. So I'm sure guys, whatever I have explained to you today right now, that is going to help you. In case if you have any doubts, any queries, you can definitely refer to my channel, which is Q3 English tutorial by Partha. And if you have any doubts, like I said before, you can definitely get in touch with me, and I'll be more than happy to clarify all your doubts. Now once again, once you comment, I may not be able to answer your comments then and there itself. However, I'll get back to you. That I can promise you. So like I say always, thank you once again for showing your interest and subscribing to my channel, and keep loving me the same way, and take care of yourself. God bless you all. Thank you.